Tigers have certainly had the better of the penalty count, but at the moment it's the Gold Coast inside Tiger territory. Untidy play the ball. This now is Nickel. No way through there. Thorburn. Chris Nahi just puts his head down and tries to go straight through. Mackay. And this time, it's the big Gold Coast centre who's put out on that left-hand side.
10 in.
Not a bad idea. 14 minutes to go. They've got to try things. You know, running down short sides on fifth tackles, that can eventuate to something. As long as it's good, positive work, which it was on that occasion. Just the pass there, just let him down in the end there. Maybe the winger should have cut back inside.
Well, we've got here that we've lost the ball in the tackle. As we see, the Gold Coast being forced to make 222 of them so far tonight. But 20 missed tackles. Plenty for the tackling bags to do this week here at Carrara.
Stay in lock, stay in lock.
O'Reilly back inside for Jason Hudson. Big, strong winger. Scored 3 tries so far this year. This is Conley. One of their best attacking opportunities of the half for the Gold Coast. Teven. On the runaround is O'Reilly. Teven again. Back for Nickel. But the Tigers are up in their faces and Nickel is unable to unload. To the blind side they come. Thorburn. They've got to create something, and quickly, the Gold Coast. Teven. The inside ball for Mackay. That's where they need to go. Well read though, wasn't it? Last tackle for the Gold Coast. Teven will go to the air. And what they need is people up there contesting it. Brilliant. Shannon Nevin. Absolutely immovable under the high ball. Those are the sorts of things, Bomber, that can really lift a side.
They certainly can, and he was magnificent. Have a look at this. He never took his eye off the ball and takes a screamer.
Stood his ground well, didn't he? Great courageous take there by Shannon Nevin. But you just think that, like, and it's been happening all night for the Coast. Besides Graham Mackay, there's really no one else threatening the line, and they lack a bit of enterprise once they get down in that 30-20 metre zone, don't they?
Jamie Goddard is about to rejoin the action here at the Gold Coast. And Preston Campbell's also back on the park. So he's been forgiven for his earlier sins. Hudson strong. No one there to offload to, though. So O'Brien. He picks up Conley. It's all very much just one-off stuff. Another penalty comes.
Get your hands off.
This time it's Nabel who's penalised.
Let's see if they can show some enterprise in this next set of 6. Instead of just setting for the one-set play, try and get Howard.
Goddard goes to the blind side. Teven with a little kick into the in-goal. Nevin was late to fall on the football and will come back to the goal line for the dropout.
They've plotted their best set of 6 all night. It's a shame there's only 10 minutes to go. But certainly they can finish off in a flurry if they can control the ball and put another set of 6 like they just had back-to-back. But a great move up the middle there that and showed Preston Campbell go through the guts. But also to the task was Shannon Nevin. Great defensive effort.
Just varying the options on the last tackle is where it's really at. And Campbell, with that great bust before, feeds Nahi. Well, they've got to score at least 3 times, and they've only got 10.5 minutes to do it. It'd be a miracle. Inside the last 20 metres. Teven. He brings Mackay back inside. Well read, though, by Leavar and Hudson Smith. Teven again. Shows the ball inside, decides to go himself. Inside the 10 metres. Goddard sizing up his options. Back to the open side they come. Back inside it comes from Thorburn. And it's gone forward. Well, that's a tragedy for the Gold Coast.
They've gone from just having their best set of six to probably, you know, as equal to their worst set of six. Nothing really happening there. Forced passes out the back there. Mackay wasn't expecting it. Then he threw it onto someone who knocked the ball on. And that probably sums up their night.
Jamie Goddard, you can see the tiredness. He's done a bit of work in the last couple of nights, hasn't he? Just backing up straight away from the state of origin.
Yeah, he'll sleep well tonight, and he should rest up and have a good weekend.
Steady it up, steady it up.
I think the coach would give him the night off.
Coaches are pretty hard these days, Eric.
Kennedy. This is Webber. Up towards the 20 they come. Good stepping from Nabel. Back to the blind side through McPherson. He's looking to offload, but Mackay's too strong over the top.
Don't lean on him, don't lean on him.
Here, Mokshin Jadwat giving the players all sorts of advice as Darren Centre pushed the Gold Coast player off the ball. Here's another untidy play the ball, and it's Centre perhaps didn't have his mind on the job.
No, I just hope the referee can just take control of this last 8 minutes. He got very sloppy there. Players not knowing what's going on with him. He's going to penalise. Is he not? He then stood in the ruck there. Gold Coast got back 3 or 4 metres at best. Just keep them apart, and let's not ruin this game of football.
Well, here's a handover. A good Gold Coast attack, and the play in the last couple of minutes is just really starting to get a bit sloppy. McPherson is put on his back and attracts a penalty as well.
He's in there too long.
Yeah, there's a lot of rubbish going on now from the Gold Coast. Come on, boys. It's been a good, hard effort. You're behind the scoreboard, but you certainly don't want anyone sent off or sin bin for silly indiscretions.
Gillette with the kick. Inside Gold Coast territory. McPherson beats the first tackle. Will play at 35 out. Here's Hudson Smith. He's winding up. Second tackle for the Tigers. Long pass. Inside ball to Nevin.
With me. No, don't push.
Down and back play is Chris Nahi. He's barely got up off the track. In fact, he's barely moved as Centre will play it 20 out. Duckworth with the offload. Centre. He gets the ball away for Gillette. Showed the ball. This is Stimson. Good position now for the Tigers. Webber. Last tackle. They're running it. Gillette. Long pass out for Lower Milford, who puts it down. And now, finally, we may get a chance to come back
10 metres
and attend to Chris Nahi,
10 metres in.
who is in all sorts of trouble
Wait,
there.
man down.
Yeah, he's seen it now. He's going across there. Stop the play. Doesn't look good, does he?
He hasn't moved. You can see here is the ball back inside. Nahi just got an elbow, I think. It's
He's clutching at his jaw, is he? Yeah, I think he might have run into the... No, it's just before that. Yeah, he pulls away, holds his face. Yeah, maybe the eye or the jaw. He's yeah, may have hit his hip or his teammates coming over the top. Yeah, even that one. It's just 2 or 3 plays too late. It's before that.
Has he got a sprig in his eye from Shannon Nevin? Hard to tell. But he's in a lot of trouble out there at the moment, Chris Nahi, just going to the stretcher. No one ever likes to see a player leave the field, and you'd expect you'd get a warm reaction from this Carrara crowd.
Yeah, let's just hope everything's all right for Chris Nahi.
So that's great disappointment for Chris Nahi. We hope certainly there's nothing too seriously wrong with him. He will go and seek medical attention. And meanwhile, we'll get back underway with a play the ball 15 metres out from the line. Durham brought down. Low. This is Sattler. Tackled on the 30-metre line. The Gold Coast with some purpose now. Parsons to play it. Goddard goes to the blind. Teven's there, as is Mackay. Tries to get on the outside of Webber and throw the miracle ball back inside to Russell, but it went forward and the Tigers have come away with it.
He's had a very mixed night tonight, hasn't he, Graham Mackay? He's done some great things, scored a great try, created havoc when he had the ball, but just his discipline has let him down tonight. A few uncharacteristic hands in the ball, raking, back chat, you know, throwing some balls like that. I suppose you've got to throw caution to the wind, but you know, if it's not on for that tackle, yeah, maybe the next one, but he's had a mixed bag.
Throw the miracle off though, that's the thing. As Stimson plays it now. Hudson Smith is there. Stepping around was Gillette. This is Dunley. Up towards the halfway line he comes. Out of the play the ball was Nabel. Last tackle for the Tigers. Duckworth with the kick in behind. One bounce and into touch on the 10-metre line.
Very intelligent kick there from Ben Duckworth, just eating up the clock. Put it into the corner, put it out, walk to the scrum, let the big boys get a breather. Everyone gets a breather. Defensively, you're set, ready for the next onslaught. Very good work.
4.5 minutes to go. You'd imagine that the Tigers will come away with this, and it's an important win for them as well, because Cronulla, which is one place below them on the table, also won today. They were one place below them coming into this round. They won today. Canberra plays tomorrow. The Cowboys have already played tonight. And the penalty now for the Gold Coast. Far too late, though, to have any significant difference to the result, you'd suggest. But can they finish it with a flourish? Teven shows the ball to O'Brien, decides to take on the line himself. That line, according to the referee, was inside the 10 metres, and in fact we're going to come back because someone's had a word.
Yeah, that was fair enough too. Early on, he told them to get back. They never did. He played the advantage when nothing else was happening there for young Teven. He then penalised them.
I've been in black.
All right. No, very well. Good refereeing there by Jawad. Played the advantage. Then when the tackle settled down, gave the penalty. Just telling Mark Stimson then, tell the boys to get back and stop back chatting.
I think they'd have better things on their mind with a lead of 14 points.
That's it. Conserve your energy.
Goddard for Durham. It's just been one-out plays, and it's been pretty easy to pick off from the Tigers. Teven.
Here they go. There's
Thorburn, Teven on the run around. We've got runners everywhere, and those are the sort of the options that puts the defence in two minds. To the blind side from Mackay. Out